1, 3, 4. Every minute, more than 90 people are quitting their jobs in America, adding up to a pace of around 4 million resignations every month between July and November. You've heard it called the Great Resignation, and economists are racing to understand it. We can't boil down the experience of millions of Americans, but maybe we can understand a few of them. King 5's Angeli Kakade spoke with 4 people in our state who left their careers to try something new.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Mimi. I poured through hundreds of emails and received comments on social media, all from people who left their jobs in the last year. I narrowed it down to 4 stories, people from different backgrounds, to ask, did the Great Resignation work for them? Are they happier, or do they have regrets?
Hey, buddy.
Hauling feed.
We probably work harder here than we ever have, but it's a joyful kind of work.
And tending to livestock. Now the life of former emergency room nurses Tanya and Daniel Clark.
We have spent a lot of time with people on the worst days of their lives, and we really wanted to shift that to be with people on the happiest days of their lives.
For the couple, that meant living their dream of owning a reindeer farm.
Things stopped. We were isolated, and we thought to ourselves, we can't do the things that we love. We might as well take the chance.
A sleigh's ride away in Eatonville, former surgical technician Tammy Crumble says she too felt the weight of the pandemic.
I was doing 12-hour shifts, and I was at a stress level of a 10 the entire time.
With schools in flux and 9 kids, Tammy needed a job that allowed her to stay home.
So I started making candy for some friends, and it just kind of kept going on and on and on with more demand. So turned it into a business.
Can I have one?
You can have one.
Fast forward 6 months, Tammy's income has dropped by about 30%, but
I can pay the mortgage, we can put food on the table, and everyone's happy. And to me, that's successful.
Success is now defined differently for more than 650,000 Washingtonians who left their job during the big quit. While healthcare saw a big dip, experts say high quits rates are normal following a recession.
As the economy heats up, we tend to see those, again, that confidence, quits rates increase.
Annalise Van Sherman is an economist with the Washington State Employment Security Department and says it's just never been this high.
Climbing back out of an exceptionally deep hole.
The economy post-2020 is bouncing back faster than employees were ready for. The unemployment rate in King County was 3.2% in December. The labor force grew by 2.4%, meaning there's less competition for jobs.
Well, my LinkedIn is kind of popping in a sense.
The hot market inspiring software developer Nisika Tripathi to leave her 6-figure-a-year job to be a dog walker.
I love coding, but I don't love coding 9 to 5.
Relying on savings, something the pandemic brought front and center for many Americans.
Will probably work another 10 years, and I really didn't have anything saved for retirement. Duvall Fire District 45, this is Carol.
Like Carol Robertson, who left a hair salon job she loved for admin work that paid more. Whether it's joy, flexibility, passion, or pay, are these people happier?
I think the pay and the retirement is worth it.
Yeah, I feel happier because now I know that I can make my own schedule.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, it's important to note that a few people told me they did have regrets. There's some people that didn't want to go on camera. Still, overwhelmingly, people who quit a job say they're happier. Jake and Mimi, back to you.
Angeli, it really seems like we're seeing a record number of people quitting their jobs. Have you talked to experts about maybe how long this will last, this big Great Resignation we're talking about?
Yes, Annalise, that economist in the package, says one of the things she's watching is if and when people return to the workforce and those barriers like childcare come down, then we could start to see those numbers kind of start to level off. But right now, it's just too early to tell.
It always seems to come back to childcare in so many ways.
That's a big factor, though. If you don't have childcare, how can you go to work?
Right.
And so you're kind of rethinking, along with just the pandemic has really changed people's priorities. So it's an interesting thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angeli.
Thanks, Angeli.